unas sombras persistentes y la luz jamás se debilita. Aún no he podido olvidar tu voz quebrada en ese día. Y el deseo de querer ser fuerte se volvió lo principal para mí. Recordando tu calor yo sigo y no podré ahora continuar. Sin tu luz en tu juego arderá mi destino otra vez. Nuestras lágrimas caerán en el viento arrasador. El futuro nos traerá heridas y recuerdos, pero esta vez solo seguiré. Ya no hay lazos de amistad, el vacío del dolor. Sin piedad los patearé y en escombros quedarán. Aunque no haya nadie aquí, continuaré luchando porque esta vez yo demostraré valor.
Hey guys, what's up? Clear here, bringing you guys a next discussion which you guys can probably see titled a Dragon Ball Super related video here as it relates to the Champas arc as it goes on to the Battle of Gods tournament, which you can see by the title. I'll be speaking about will the God of Destruction tournament attract gods, different type of gods from different universes. As if you guys didn't know, the God of Destruction tournament is a tournament that should be kept between Universe 6 and Universe 7, which if Universe 6 wins, which is Champa's universe, he'll use the Super Dragon Balls that he's been going through both his universe and Beerus's universe, which he has been going through collecting, and with all of them, the Super Dragon Balls are as big as a planet. So imagine they're a freaking dragon, biggest freaking universe, or probably user. But anyway, his mission is just to switch Earth because his Earth is all corrupted, and and human beings have gone into like extinction, killing off their own selves, and yeah, and because of how these cats are, these god of cats of destruction. I'm actually just winking right here. They love eating, and because of that, that's why they're like close rivals and shit like that. But anyway, what I'm talking about here is will this God of Destruction tournament attract other gods, and will the other gods like interrupt during this tournament? Cause as Dragon Ball Z histories go, a tournament is always freaking interrupted. We're not really looking back at Dragon Ball, cause Dragon Ball was actually more human being-ish, where it does have normal martial arts, a bit normal martial arts. It didn't have those blue chi bless. You sometimes had it, but you didn't have it that much. But anyway, even if I'm just speaking about the type of gods that could like come in, like the closest gods that could like probably come in when it comes in universe, or there could be like 1 or 12 telling that each universes are kind of like twins in a way, like how universe 6 and 7 are both twins, yeah, but have a kind of different setting towards it. As it goes on to like a god like interrupting other gods coming in, I probably think that if that god comes in and he's like, what are you two doing? What are you doing, Champa? What are you doing, Beerus? You know that gods shouldn't be like holding these kind of tournaments. This could like destroy the universe or something like that. And Beerus is like, who are you to talk and tell me what the heck to do and all those crap. I probably just cause, even though I think there's a rule that gods shouldn't fight against each other, cause it could be like dangerous for the whole entire universe, as you could see between the Goku and Beerus fight. But if I'm going by titles here, like God of Destruction and all those crap, God of Creations and all those crap, if a god was to like come in and interrupted, I would probably say, I'm making up my own titles here, it would have to be like a God of Chaos or a God of Death, something like that. chaos mostly makes sense, cause if you're gonna be a god of chaos, you wanna cause chaos wherever you go. And if you're sensing that huge ass power level between like so much power level just surrounding one single place, you know that I sense Beerus and Champa's energy. Yeah, that's incredible. But why am I sensing Vados and Whis and those and a whole lot of other godlike energies, and probably just draw that god in? And he's like, what the heck is going on here? And shit like that. So yeah. As it goes on to power wise, for if this god was supposed to like come in and interrupt this match, it would be best that Akira Toriyama makes him stronger than Beerus and Champa, because not all gods of destruction, gods in all of the 12 universes, should be at the same power. Some should be above, and we're kind of like putting ahead like universe 1 and 12, since they're supposed to be like twins and shit like that, and we don't really know what to expect. Kind of, since we have like both cats being the gods of destruction for both universe 6 and 7, you probably have a dog in the other universes, anaconda, some snake, but if they're like supposed to like give these characters like human being appearances, or even they just bring back, and if Akira Toriyama is gonna make a god interrupt, because if we just have a normal ass tournament, that would just destroy everything that Dragon Ball Z has ever worked for, cause as we can see in Dragon Ball Z, there's never been a tournament that went exactly the way it was planned. Not talking about Dragon Ball, that's a whole different story. But this now, you look at the Cell games, that was interrupted. Coming like, oh my gosh. Cell likes, oh fuck, I can't take this fight. I'm gonna blow the fuck out of this ring. And shit like that happens. Yeah, so, as I said there, if you look at the Margin Boo's fight, exactly there, the World Tournament where Goku came in, that interrupted because of the whole Margin Buu and trying to stop him. And if you look at the ending of Dragon Ball Z, which now I guess it seems not canon, which doesn't seem canon anymore, Goku leaves the tournament to go train with some black kid. I mean, it seems racist there, but anyway, to go train you to make sure that you was strong enough to control his own power, so that Goku can get some better competition. Even though I'm not saying that you could probably just take on Vegeta easily and shit like that, because Goku would have been training shit like that after the holes. Because I don't think Vegeta would be like, Kid Buu defeated me and shit like that, and just say, I'm always gonna depend on Kakarot to do that and that. No, it ain't gonna be like that. But anyway, if God was supposed to come in, I think that once you're both twin universes are twins here, there are gonna be same titles for both gods. Like you have the God of Destruction Beerus, God of Destruction Champa. There are gonna be other gods from different universes. They would have different titles, like God of Creation, God of Death, God of Chaos. But most likely, one I would like to introduce probably a God of Chaos, or like a God of Super Saiyan God, or first Super Saiyan God and shit like that. Beerus like, what the? He's the one I actually saw in my dream. How the heck did I not know about him? Goku could be like, what the? He's the first Super Saiyan God. I'm probably saying, but they didn't introduce that there was a Super Saiyan God in like Dragon Ball Super. They only did it in Battle of Gods. But probably there are a couple of universes that Beerus doesn't even know the other gods or shit like that. Beerus just like knows that there are other gods out there, but not even know if he's stronger than them and shit like that. And if there's even like someone as powerful as Whis in the other universes that could like come in and step in, and anyway, if this tournament was like draw other characters, cause I think that this tournament will not go according to plan. I think that it will be interrupted, like someone strong, super strong, probably not a god, but someone strong in his own right will just come in and be like, I'm sensing a whole lot of power right here. What are you doing, Beerus? What are you doing, Champa? I understand that you two are brothers, but you can't be holding tournaments like this. Probably ask them if they're fighting, and no, we're not fighting, we're allowing these guys fight for us. And like, oh, okay. I probably see now they're not pretty much fused. They're not as strong as that God would think, and probably get frustrated and probably saying, you know what, I'm gonna end this tournament because these guys aren't fighting the way I think they would and shit like that, and probably just blow it up. Goku and Vegeta like, oh, we can't take him on how he is, and probably go fusion. And I don't think that still would be enough to go up against a God, cause yeah, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is incredibly strong, but I don't think that will be enough to like hold it in this tournament. Because if you look at the other characters and their design, mostly talking like the Saiyan, the Kojin, which is supposed
for a sign. I wait for a star to fall from the sky. From the dust